Hello, beautiful soul Libra. Welcome to the Fire Horse Tarot. I'm glad to have you here. It's a pleasure to read for you today. Whether you are Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or a cross watcher, a lover of Libra, my fellow air sign, welcome. I love you. Thank you for being here. Before we get started, I do want to mention that I am available for personal readings. If you would be interested in that, you can find all of the information of how to get in touch with me in the description box below this video. If I can talk today, we'll be doing a lot better. Okay, so it's still too early for me to be talking like this. Okay, let's go ahead, and the energy is just really wanting to jump out. So let's go ahead and get into this. Please show me, Spirit, what is the intentions of the person that Libra or Libra crosswatcher is dealing with? What are their intentions? What are the intentions of the person that Libra or Libra crosswatcher is dealing with? Please show me. What are their intentions, Spirit? Libra, Libra crosswatcher, strong Libra placements. One more shuffle. What are their intentions? Thank you, Spirit. All right. So as I said, the reading that I'm doing for you today is a what are their intentions reading. So this first card is going to be their intentions, how they're showing up to the reading today. The second card is going to be how they're seeing you. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's your energy. It's just how this person sees you. A lot of times we don't see people as they really, really are. It can be distorted for many, many different reasons. The third card is going to be their action that they're taking towards you, or their lack of action, some cases. And the fourth card is their motivation, like what is driving them to take this action towards you? What is driving them to see you in this way? What is driving them? What is their motivations? It's as far as how they're showing up to the reading today. This bottom card is you. So right away, we're going to go ahead and go in deep here, I guess. Looks like you're recovering from something. It looks like this person has hurt you in some type of way. We have the Three of Swords reversed, and that deals with, it's a lot of pain. It's a lot of pain. The swords are actually piercing the heart here. So some kind of sorrow, some kind of devastating experience has happened with this person. And or it's, or maybe not with this person. It doesn't necessarily have to be with this person. I'm picking up that it is this person, but again, this is a general reading. It's not a personal. So it's going to mean many different things for everybody. It could be a totally unique thing, but I do trust that whether the title or whatever has brought you here today, you will find something here that specifically speaks to you, whether it be something that I say, an image on the card, maybe symbols or something like that. So again, here we are, we're coming into this with some heartbreak, but it is reversed, meaning that you're getting over it. You are recovering from this. Those swords are coming out of the heart. We're starting to heal the heart now. Behind that, we have the Eight of Cups reversed. We have the World. We have the Sun reversed. Okay, so this is telling me that there was something that you thought was your happiness, the sun in your world, it lit up your world, right? But with this World card here showing up, I am picking up that that is something that has ended. It was something that maybe you were trying to hold on to. Maybe you knew with this Eight of Cups reversed, you knew you should walk away. You knew it wasn't healthy for you. You knew it was an emotionally fulfilling situation, but for whatever reason, it's in reverse, suggesting that you weren't quite getting the hint, or you just didn't want to, you didn't quite leave, and then things escalated and we ended up in the Three of Swords. But you are in the, on the outside of that. So you are on the, not the outside, but the other side of that. Again, another thing here, you could be wanting to, maybe you caused the pain. Maybe you're wanting to take something back that you can't quite take back. Maybe you're wanting to reopen this situation. But let's go ahead, before I say too much, let's go ahead and see. But it does seem like there's something that was lighting up your world, and you're not quite in a happy place right now. Whether you are the Libra or you're dealing with the Libra, this message is for you, whoever you are. And I'm not seeing you as being in a very happy place right now because something has ended. Something has, or something needs to end, and somebody is refusing to walk away here. Somebody is refusing to heal here. Somebody is not wanting to accept the way that things are. That's what I'm picking up here. So let's see. This person is showing up as the infamous Six of Wands. This is like the third time that I've been doing readings all day today, and this is the third time that it has showed up here in the same exact position. I'm not sure what's up with that. Like, is everybody dealing with the same arrogant person? I don't know, but this is a person who's wanting recognition. They're wanting acknowledgement. They're feeling very victorious. The guy on the card, he's returning from a war that he's won. He's been victorious, and everybody's kind of like cheering him on. There's also, there's a person here in the background that's made to look jealous. So not everybody is going to be happy for this person's success. I definitely don't feel like you are, in whatever way, shape, or form. Again, this person could be coming across as being quite arrogant. This person could be like demanding that they receive recognition as well. I'm picking that up. So they're seeing you. They're seeing you as the Seven of Swords. So yeah, they're definitely seeing you in a not very good light. Now, the Seven of Swords is not a bad card. A lot of people try to spin it in a negative way, but it actually, it has the color yellow in it, which is meant to be a very, beneficial card. And if you look at the card, the guy, he's stealing those swords from the guy, by the soldiers behind in the camp behind him, so they can't be used against him in a war. So he's kind of trying to stop a war. He's being strategic. He thinks he's being strategic. He thinks he's being smart. But the thing about the Seven of Swords is just, he needs to pay attention to what he's doing, because if you notice, he's carrying those swords like by the sharp parts, and it's not very smart. You can't really like get it out quickly, with carrying the swords that way without cutting yourself and maybe even injuring yourself in some type of way. So while I don't see the Seven of Swords as a bad card, because it's showing up in how this person is viewing you, I see that this person is seeing you as being the instigator, as being somebody who's not honest. They see you as being, a cheater, a liar, a manipulator in some type of way, somebody who's sneaking away, sneaking out. And, the way that you're showing up here in the reading, I can, say like the cards are kind of supporting that as well. Where, there's something that has happened here, something has ended. And I'm seeing like all of these reversals, the Sun reverse, the Eight of Cups reverse, Three of Swords reverse. Like, it seems like somebody here is just not wanting to let this die. And this person, whoever you're dealing with, is maybe, demanding recognition of that, demanding acknowledgement of that. Maybe they're demanding closure as well. And they want to be seen. They want to be heard. They want to be validated in some type of way, because they feel like you've done them wrong. Now, whether you've done them wrong or I don't know. Now, I'm just reading the cards. So, and again, this is a general reading. This could be about anybody. This could be it doesn't have to be a love situation. I don't see a lot of cups here. This could be a business, situation. This could be, family, friends, lover, spouse. I mean, it could be anything. Again, this is not a personal reading. So let's see what kind of action they're going to be taking towards you. So it looks like they don't see any options with you. We have the Two of Wands reversed. And traditionally, this would be, the guy, he's established something. He's ready to leave home. He's holding the world in his hand. He's making a decision. Okay, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to go after my dreams and my goals. I'm doing it. I've decided, right? That's the first step. Like, you have to make the decision, right, before you can actually start taking those steps and actually bringing everything into fruition. Now, this person is motivated by the Chariot in reverse. So again, I have two cards of stagnancy. This person's not going to be making any moves. This person doesn't know what to do. This person seems very indecisive, like they can't make a decision, so they're just not going to make anything. make any decisions at this time because they can't decide. They feel probably like the world has been ripped apart from them, and that has brought this chariot to a halt in this reverse position. Yeah, that's how I'm seeing it. So that's their intentions here towards you. I'm not seeing any movement here. I would actually just kind of sit on this and let this play out. Again, tarot is the proof that you have a choice. It's not that it doesn't mean that you don't have a choice. Nothing here is set in stone. It's just a tool. The fact that you're hearing, receiving this information, you're going to take it, you're going to absorb it hopefully and make the best decisions with the information that you have. And that's basically what tarot is for. It's just a tool for us to figure out where we're at, what kind of energy we're dealing with, what's going on, and so that we can make the best decisions. Maybe we need to pivot and we need to go a different direction than what we thought. So I definitely see this as no movement. There's been some heartache here. There's been some lying, some cheating, some manipulative action, words, deeds, something like that. I usually don't like to read the Seven of Swords that way, but I have to call it when I see it and when I feel it. So what I want to do now is I want to get a spirit guide for you to help you through this, whatever this is that you're dealing with. And if you want to share with me, like, what's going on, is it you, is it the other person, the roles could be reversed, let me know in the comments. Because I would be really curious to know. This is a very interesting reading. Right now, Spirit, we just want to get a spirit animal guide, please, for this Libra or Libra cross-watcher reading, the person that they're dealing with. What are their intentions? And it looks like at this time, there's just no movement, honestly. That's their intentions, to do nothing. Please show me. Spirit animal guide. Thank you. Okay, so your spirit animal guide is the frog, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Yeah, you're going to have to let this go because this person isn't going to change their mind. I really feel that. So you being in the suffering energy here, and I think you're starting to get that because, the Three of Swords didn't show up upright. It showed up in reverse. So I think you're starting to kind of understand that, what happened. You can't take it back, but you can choose differently in the future. You can choose differently how and you go forward from this day. And you can choose prosperity. You can behave differently. Whether you really did do this person wrong or whether they did you wrong or whatever, it happened. It was a lesson. We got to learn from it and we got to move on. So the frog, prosperity, let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. So yeah, so if you change your mindset and you live in a state of joy and happiness, you're going to bring prosperity to you. You're going to bring more of that likeness to you, because what we think about, we bring about, and we don't attract what we want. We attract what we are. So definitely stay in joy, stay in lightness, and get out of any type of guilt trip feelings too that you may be experiencing. Whether you did something wrong or whatever, you can acknowledge it. You can ask for forgiveness. You can't affect somebody else's free will, but you can forgive yourself, and you can get closure. So, I did what I could. Like this happened. I'm sorry. Please. Ho'opono is a really good one too. Where I'm. How does it go? It's like you can say it to the person, or you can like just say it to like the thought, the memory of them in your head even, and it feels really, really good. You're not doing it for them, you're doing it for yourself. But it's a Hawaiian practice that goes way, way back. But it goes, I'm sorry. It's 4 lines. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And you just keep saying that. I'm sorry. please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And when you say you're sorry, like whether you're sorry, like you have anything to be sorry about, doesn't matter. We can be sorry to ourselves, because a lot of times we betray ourselves as well. But when we say I'm sorry, that's us asking for forgiveness. And then the next line is please forgive me. And then when we say thank you, that's us receiving that forgiveness. And then we finish it off with I love you. So you can speak this to the person, you can speak this to them, imaginary, into the empty space, or you can just speak it to yourself. Either way, it's for you, so keep that in mind as well. Frog also I do want to talk about is has really good throat medicine. So if you're dealing with any issues with your throat, or any your ability to speak up and speak your truth, then call on the frog spirit to help you. The frog is a really good, um, really good, has really good medicine for the throat and for speaking our truth. So next I want to just get you 3 cards of advice from spirit. And I'm pulling these from the Threads of Karma deck. 3 cards of advice, please, Spirit, for Libra placements and Libra cross watchers, please. Looks like we got 4 cards of advice. So your first one is trust the lesson, not the pain. You weren't meant to stay hurt. The pain was the messenger. The wisdom is what you carry forward. Yeah, so maybe, that's that old saying, I'm getting hurt people, right? So maybe you have some hurt in the past that you're projecting onto others. Accept your second card, accept the imperfection. Perfection doesn't exist. Embrace your flaws and those of others. They are the keys to growth. So yes, definitely accept any imperfections. If anything, we are imperfectly perfect, right? We are perfect in the imperfections. That's what makes us unique. If we don't have any imperfections, if we don't have any flaws, then we're not really human, because it's just not, it just doesn't exist. Next card is unbind inner chains. Your soul is ready to be free. Let go of self-imposed limitations and step into your power. That's again, this is somebody like, it's again speaking to dealing with your past pain. Like maybe this person didn't even hurt you, but you ended up projecting some kind of pain onto them, and now it's caused this ceasefire, this non-action, and nobody really knows what to do. So what it's calling for is like healing within yourself first. You have to be whole and complete and healed inside of you before you can be with anybody else. You're a Libra, or you're dealing with a Libra. You should know this. Libra wants balance. Libra wants fairness. Last card of advice is own your past. You can't rewrite the past, but you can change how it shapes you. Embrace your choices and let them become your wisdom. Absolutely. Because without the past, we have no experience. The past is very important, but we definitely, we need to learn from it. We don't want to get stuck in the past. We don't want to keep repeating the same lessons, the same patterns and cycles, then that's stagnation. That's really not moving forward. We're not going anywhere when we continue to make the same mistakes, and we don't heal the pain, we don't heal the trauma. But once we can heal that trauma, once we do transmute that pain, we become the masters of it. We become the masters of whatever tried to break us. It's that whole, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Which I'm not saying that we want to be killed, but there is something to be said about the experience and the wisdom that is gained through struggle and gained through pain and going through hard experience, because life is rich when we are challenged. You can have all the money in the world and still not feel like you have a good full life. But when you are challenged and you are overcoming those challenges, that's when we're like really living. That's when we feel like that zest and that zeal for life, that passion for, really, loving who we are and finding out who we are as well. So this is a beautiful reading for you today, Libra Cross Watcher. I hope that in some ways it helped you. let me know in the comments, and I look forward to reading for you again sometime. Until next time, peace and love.